Powerful stream today. I like that. So yellow. Someone hasn't been drinking enough water. I'm only teasing. Uh-oh. Got a little dribble on my hands. No worries. Delicious. Let's go. Wait. Now I have to pee. Stay still. I'm gonna thread the needle. All set? Powerful stream today. I like that. So yellow. Someone hasn't been drinking enough water. I'm only teasing. Uh-oh. Got a little dribble on my hands. No worries. Delicious. Let's go. Wait. Now I have to pee. Stay still. I'm gonna thread the needle.
The American woman that
God, I shut off my mic just to get stuff around and look unprofessional of me. I thought we'd start out today's midweek live stream with a video. I don't know if any of y'all are on TikTok very often. Late at night, I find myself scrolling through, doom scrolling until I finally fall asleep. Just, it gives me something to do. If I'm not drawing or painting, I'm scrolling TikTok. Last night, I spent a good majority of the night watching Amberlynn's latest members only vlog, members only live stream through a Discord, which was nice that somebody does that. It's nice of them. And that got me, you know, ragey. But I came across this creator that covers, hello Touchgrass, what's up? Hello to the midweek live stream. Today we are starting with TikTok videos and I don't know if anybody's heard about the American woman that went over to Pakistan to marry a 19-year-old and was pretty much told that that wasn't happening, so she stayed. People gave her money to fly her back home because it made national news, and she decided to just keep the money and stay there. And now is trying to fix Pakistan. It's weird. I thought it would be funny to watch this play out, and Lord help her eyebrow game, because somebody needs to just go without eyebrows if this is what we're doing.
refuses to leave Pakistan because she cannot marry the teenage boy she met online, yet somehow became an international celebrity, has taught me that confidence, audacity, and just a little bit of delusion goes a long way. It all started when 33-year-old Onijah Andrew Robinson flew to Karachi, Pakistan last October with a mission to marry a 19-year-old boy she met online. The boy's family did not approve of him getting married to Onijah. However, one thing about this lady is that she does not accept no for an answer, because even after the boy...
Is she catfishing here? Because this is not what she looks like in person, what they're filming out there. She looks fine here. Her eyebrows are very faint, but you can kind of see them there. They're not hideous, as hideously drawn in as they are in Pakistan. I don't know what happened, and lost in translation, lost in Snapchat filter, I guess.
The boy's family left their house and left it vacant, she staged a sit-in and just sat outside of his home, wandered around, I guess waiting on the family to come back, but I guess they never did. She was stranded there for several days with her tourist visa.
Y'all can't be fucking for real here. You had your ingrown toenail surgery yesterday. Now you got a little hole next to my toenail. Gotta do a lot of washing, but doing good. I'm here. Well, I'm glad it went okay. Yeah, just keep care of it. That's all you can do. Just keep it clean. Keep it dry. I think. Dry. You want dry. Just keep it clean.
Is expiring in the process, and at that point she was just wandering around Karachi with no place to go.
Those eyebrows, and she didn't even color match her forehead. I can't. Fucking can't. This is like Chantal putting on the shit ton of bronzer.
However, eventually her
They took out the root. Well, I mean, at least you don't have to deal with that pain anymore of that. Well, I guess ingrowns kind of come back, unfortunately, even with the root taken out. So hopefully you just don't have any more trouble with it. This isn't a YouTuber. This is a TikToker. The woman that she's talking about, though, is just somebody that's been on the news here lately, international news. She went over to Pakistan to marry a 19-year-old. The family disapproved. That didn't happen, so she stayed and is causing trouble, essentially.
story was picked up by the local news and people did raise money for her to go back home, but she refuses to do that. In fact, now she's made it her mission to fix up Pakistan.
I hope he's saying the right things, okay? Like I said, Pakistan needs to be reconstructed the right way.
The right
Do you
way.
hear me, guys? Make sure y'all get this on your camera. I'm married to Nidel Hamid. I'm Onaija Hamid. We are moving to Dubai very soon. We're going to have our baby in Dubai. Our plan is to reconstruct this whole country, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking for 100K or more.
100.
I need 20K by this week.
By this week.
Okay, in my pocket.
In her pocket.
In cash.
Cash.
Okay, that's a demand to the...
That's a beard. The man standing next to her. Yeah, that is a beard. That is... Good Lord, those eyebrows, though.
Is gonna fix up...
It's so funny because her upper forehead... Like, a lot of people use concealer who draw their eyebrows in and shape their eyebrows that way. But the concealer used is not her shade. And it's just very bad.
These buildings, fix up the streets.
On the double.
And clean up these streets. It's ridiculous out here. I do not like it. I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more.
What's killing me is that in every clip I see, she's asking for a different amount of money, and she's getting the money, y'all. She's getting the bag. That's the thing. Because the men there are showering her.
No, this is somebody probably a little bit smarter than Chantal. I mean, she's going over there and just demanding money from the nation instead of going over there and trying to hook up with some random Syrian refugee. So this is so fucking funny to me. She asked for 100,000 the first time to fix up their roads and stuff. Then she wanted 20K in her hand that day. And this woman said that she's getting the money. She's getting that amount of money. Every time she asks for money, she's getting it. So I think Chantal's doing it all wrong. Honestly.
In rupees. I've even heard she's gotten a few marriage proposals but keeps turning them down. Now, Onaija's son has since come out and said that his mother does suffer from mental health issues, specifically bipolar disorder, and that she was only supposed to go to Pakistan to meet Memon and his family. As bizarre as the situation is, I must say this is excellent PR for Pakistan. Those people are so nice and have been so warm, friendly, and hospitable to her, and especially patient given the circumstances. At this point, she might as well go ahead and get dual citizenship. The American woman that refuses to leave...
That is just wild to me. Wild. Demanding things and getting them over there. That is just wild. Like I said, Chantal's doing this all wrong. That's crazy. And Liam, I don't know if you caught the beginning of the stream, but I started the stream with a random TikTok video that I thought was hilarious. But yeah, that's what I was gonna show on the TikToky. And then I guess we'll move to Chantal. I know she posted a video today after just doing a live stream Do I really want to watch her eat, though? Not particularly. You know what? Let's do Love During Lockup first. From 12 days ago. There's no way that it's been that long already. I want recently uploaded.
Living with.
Here we go.
File your taxes 100% free in the app if you didn't use us last year.
You hope that Brioche joins tonight. She did message, I believe, on the last live stream that she was hoping to show up, that she missed the one, but it's all right. It's all right. I'm on to chit chat with y'all.
By February 8th.
You like the little dog in the corner? Yeah, that's Twinkie. Twinkie store.
18th. All tax.
Amberlynn's little chihuahua.
Right out of the palm of
It's Amber's little chihuahua.
my hands.
This is how it's gonna be. It's not gonna work. Do you understand that? So if you want in Reid, do what you gotta do.
Just typical. Throwing spaghetti at the wall.
Twonk.
Trying to prevent something that he has no control over.
Twonk has seen some shit. I'm sure he's seen a lot of shit. Or she. Is Twinkie a girl or boy? Twinkie's a girl, I believe. Twinkie has seen some shit, obviously. Being at that level and knowing that your mother, your main mother, has been bathed in bed and scrubbed and wiped and everything in bed. That dog has some stories, I'm sure. The dog is next for wiping duties. Ew. Ew. No, no, no.
It's good to remind men every now and then that they don't have control. You've made it clear that we're in an unethically non-monogamous situation, so I'm just joining you there. Meeting you on your playing field, baby.
Listen to me. Please don't do what you're about to do.
I can hang with my friend at the pool. You're gonna have to trust me, or you're gonna have to get over it.
Random ass dude I've never heard of.
Someone I met when I was on vacation in Mexico.
What?
You've been in prison for 2 years. You don't know any of my friends.
Okay.
The, hand job visit situation really upset me. So,
Okay, so this is what you do.
I'm serving revenge poolside.
Have you hooked up?
All right, to give context to this, because it's just a clip from the season finale, I can't find it in completion without it having been severely fucked up in editing, I guess, to pass the copyright. But Kate invited her guy friend over for drinks and poolside stuff and is trying to make Hunter jealous. And Hunter, of course, takes the bait because he's in jail. There's nothing he can really do about it. And obviously gets pissed about it. And the reason Kate's doing this is because he's still talking to KALEIGH. And I know in the season finale, KALEIGH and Hunter split. Hunter broke up with her. I think we watched that one where Hunter broke up with her when she was doing her friend's hair at the salon. And it was this big dramatic thing. And she claimed that she was never going to talk to him again. She was done with him. He made her look like a fool. Well, then she found out from the producers and from getting to watch her first episode air that he had Kate all along. Like, this was their plan, that she was just used. She was just money. And she was even more hurt by it and even more wanting to confront him about the issues. And he was just like, yeah, that's what it was. I did have feelings for you, but essentially it was all down to you were helping pay my way, and I respect you as a friend, or I like you as a friend, and I wish we would have just started out as friends. Obviously, KALEIGH was very upset about that and buried her engagement ring and her her toy that she was using, I guess, in place of him, or while thinking of him, buried that out in the desert because they're in Arizona. And we learn later in that episode, before the finale ends, that she was still talking to Hunter the entire time. She was still sending him money, even after her declaration of being done with him. So she's not actually done with him. She's being very dumb in this situation and continuing to give him money, thinking that she's going to win him over Kate. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. And I think she's going to be... It's so sad when people have that low self-esteem and self-respect that they're willing to keep giving money, keep putting money into it, keep putting time and attention into it, and not getting what they want in return.
Not yet.
The caller has hung up.
Yeah, Hunter was pissed. So, let's see. Y'all. Let's look and see what the last thing Amber put out. I think I covered her last video. Yeah, the vlog where she got broken up with. I want to go back and watch maybe one of her old live streams with Beck. Because she was just an asshole to Beck, and I feel like... Let's watch the breakup, actually.
My name is Dylan.
Because Amber was very confused on her own timeline. Big shocker there. Hello, Brioche. Hello, Her Majesty the Spinach. Welcome to the midweek live stream, little chit chat. We're just about to get into a kind of rerun of Amberlynn's breakup with Beck. And I don't have any clips, unfortunately, from the members only live stream where Amber pretty much said it's been 5 or 6 years or 7 years since her and Beck were together, that the mistakes she made, she's learned from, she's a different person now, yada, yada, blah, blah. And it's like, you guys were together like a little over 3.5 years ago. It has not been 5, 6, 7 years.
Dylan Shaw.
I can't believe Amber is Brioche. You can't believe Amber, of all people. Amber. We're talking about Amber. We need to make content somehow. We need to monetize this somehow. She's gonna drag it out as long as it makes money.
I look it. Hi. Hello, everyone. To whoever's here.
Poor Beck looks so miserable.
If anyone's here right now. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. And then somebody in Amber's chat last night was like, Beck's essentially doing this for money. And it's like, isn't she owed that money? Isn't she? Because didn't Amber promise her money, or promise them money doing live streams with them after the breakup? During the breakup? Didn't she promise to share some of that money with Beck and then kind of went back on that word? So, fuck Amber. Make money off her. I hope Beck continues to make money. I hope Beck rakes in so much money off of Amber. Honestly, fuck Amber. I know, I still catch myself saying Becky, and I'm like, it's Beck. It's Beck. Ashley, get your shit together. it's Beck now. I don't want to like be mean or anything, but it's like, it's Beck now. Respect it. Respect it. But I catch myself saying Becky because I've always known her as Beck.
There we go. Wow, and then they all start coming at the same time.
I love that Amber does not talk when people are like, as people are coming into their live stream. Beck has to do the talking for her. It's hard to change because we've used the same name for so long. I know. like I don't do it out of malice. It slips every once in a while. I try my best. I try to correct myself when I catch myself. But like, I feel for Beck. I feel that Amber put them in a very shitty situation coming out of that relationship. I feel like she continues to put them in a very shitty situation. And Amber has a large following, and there are a large following of just as delusional people as she is that will fucking sit there and make the nasty comments in Beck's thing. And there's even some people in girl world that don't like Beck because they feel like Beck's taking advantage of a situation way too late. And it's like, what does it matter? I think all that matters is that Beck's finally getting to tell their side of the story when they're comfortable doing it, when they've gotten enough nerve and, you know, confidence to do so, to go against somebody that was so manipulative and bitter and mean to them throughout their entire relationship. Good on them for finally getting a spine and being like, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not your bitch. It's like, fuck Amber.
Hello to everyone coming into us.
You want to just wait till there's a few more?
Exactly, Brioche. It's hard to bounce back from financial setbacks if you don't have outside support or recent work experience. Why people act like it would have been easier for them. Amber took work history away from Beck because whether you want to believe it or not, Beck probably would have worked a job throughout the entire time that they were together. But because Amber was so fucking insecure and miserable and not wanting another play out of Destiny to happen, because Destiny was the cheater. And also, like, if we're being so for real, Amber kind of gives me the impression that she also talks to people outside of her relationship, just on the off chance that that relationship fails, she has a backup. Because look how fast she goes from person to person. It's like, it'll give you a fucking headache. But of course, if somebody offers you the ability to, like, hey, stay at home, be a stay-at-home housewife, that looks alluring at first. I don't have to get up at any specific time. I can just hang out all day. Amber's eating out multiple times a day as a fat person. That sounds fucking like heaven, whatever. So of course, Beck probably got allured by that. She was like, or they were like, yeah, sign me up. I'll do that. If you let me stay at home and, like, don't have any regrets about having said that, I'll do everything for you. And Beck essentially did. I mean, how much more can they do for you? They are literally wiping your ass and scrubbing your body. What more? What more do you need?
More people?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I knew this was gonna happen. I was gonna cry. There's gonna be tears, there's gonna be nervous laughter, so that's just how I am.
Yeah.
I'm crazy, so.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. You got me. Wasabi. Oh my gosh.
That just scared the crap out of me.
Our cat just locked himself in the bathroom because he likes to shut doors. Let me go get him.
Where was Wasabi when Rarity was trying to get out? That's a bad joke. Amber is quite the actress here, and maybe it's like her mental illness. I'm not gonna sit here and claim BPD all the time. She may have the the telltale signs of it, but she's never actually been properly diagnosed. I don't care what the fuck she says. She's never been to therapy long enough to be diagnosed. I'm sorry, 12 visits that were required for weight loss surgery are not enough time to be diagnosed, in my opinion, but especially when they were online, not in person. And Amber is very good at hiding how manipulative and mean she can be. But the fact that she's like these fake ass tears, and then as soon as Jade gets in the picture, it's, I never loved Becky. I never had any feelings for them. Then what the fuck is this? What is this? Why did you exaggerate? She's trying to say that Beck is exaggerating what they did. What they were claiming they did for her. And I'm like, Amber, who would she have learned that from? Who would Beck have learned how to exaggerate for content? Who would she have picked up those tips from? Come on. Well, I also like never got why she's so for the online stuff. Yes, it can work for some people, but like with this traumatic of shit, I feel like online is very disconnected, and it's not, you're not going to be able to get proper in-depth. Yeah, the spinach, so hurtful. Imagine being in a relationship and the person publicly says they never loved you. That to me, in that moment, I was like, fuck Amber. Because why would you get into a relationship with somebody? Why would you fake everything just so that you had a body beside you, just so you weren't alone? You were living with Eric and Ricky. You didn't have to date Beck. It was over for Beck when they told us that she wiped Amber's ass. Amber will never let that go. I know, once she found that right there is probably why she was crying, because she was like, man, Beck is gonna fucking tell everybody everything and I can't have that. That's why she was crying. Everything Amber does is very manipulative. Like, look at how they met Casey. They met Casey, and it was just, you have to take care of me now. My grandmother won't let me live with her anymore. I'm 18, so I can't go back to, you know, the foster care. Like, I'm on my own now. You have to take care of me. How is that for a fucking first meeting with her mom? And like, I'm just like, if I was the grandmother, I would have said no. I have empathy for, like, and sympathy for the fact that you have nowhere to go, but I am struggling here to take care of my own. We live in a 1-bedroom. Like, I can't do both. I can't do both. And then with Destiny, it was pretty much the same thing, wasn't it? The grandpa went and drove to go to meet Amber for like this meetup with Destiny, and then they go home together. It was so fucking bizarre. She gets into these damn They should have sent Amber home. It would have been the best thing for Amber, honestly, to be sent home, not have to manipulate your way into somebody else's household, especially knowing what we know now about their relationship and how Amber would fucking claim really serious allegations against them later on. Fuck her. Like, take your 18-year-old ass to a shelter and work. Put your fucking big ass to work. A good day's work would have done her good. Oh, hell yeah. The grandma was probably... Wasn't her grandma at one point, like, very anti-gay, homophobic? I could have sworn that's what did the grandmother in, is that Amber was gay. Which is so funny, the relationship she has with her grandmother now. So... and her mother, for that matter. Like, I'm sorry. In adulthood, when she knew that her mother was clean, she knew that her mother was drug-free, and her mother still would not come visit her because Amber was a threat to her sobriety. Because Amber's addictions, be it food or anything else, were a threat to her mother's sobriety. That right there. Brioche, I don't know. I don't remember the Destiny trip. I remember the Casey story. I remember that vividly because I was so pissed off. But I'm pretty sure that she went with Destiny. Like, she met up with Destiny for, like, their date or whatever. The grandpa drove Destiny. And then she just kind of lived with them after that. It was so fucking weird how that just came to be. And then Destiny and her moved around a little bit. They had the roommate for a little while, and then Destiny fucked around a bit, as you know, as baby lesbians tend to do. I mean, if we're being so real here, if you're having to do a good majority of, you know, the work outside the home, and then when you come back to the home, your housewife is just laying around in her leggings, eating her third takeout meal of the night, I can see where that relationship kind of took its toll. I'm tearing through these oatmeal cream pies. Oatmeal cream pie is fucking good.
Hello, everyone.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm so sad. Do you see me tear?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Bieber swoop. As soon as I saw Emily, I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Amber is in for a world of hurt with this one. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh. That's where I thought we were going with this, not the fucking left turn that we took and the circle. I thought we were going the other way. I think I would have liked the other way better, honestly. I think it would have been funnier. Yeah, you'll have to excuse the lack of tears. They're a bit camera shy. Also, excuse the laughing off camera because I can't keep a straight face while looking at myself crying about something that I really don't care about.
Excuse me.
Becky just burped.
I think I probably swallowed air whenever I was brushing my teeth. Ouch.
All right, so do you want to tell them?
I know, right? It wasn't the turn that I thought it was going to take. Like, in the beginning, my speculation was that, oh, they're going to find out that she's just a hooer. She's just out there hoeing it in every big bitch's pockets. I didn't know that She's just under every big bitch. Uh, being squashed by every big bitch. I don't know. I didn't know that it was gonna go that way, but holy shit when it did. Yeah, I thought she would just be normal toxic. Just normal lesbian toxic, not whatever the fuck that was. Good lord.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. We have broke up. It happened Sunday. And it was initiated by me. But the fact of the matter is I've had a lot of time to think and reflect.
I wonder. Sorry, it took a fucking wrong breath. I wonder how soon after their conversation in the car that Beck claimed happened, where Amber wouldn't let them leave without like reestablishing the relationship so that Beck wouldn't leave. I wonder how long after that this happened. Do I ever do live streams with my subs while watching videos? I mean, that's what we're doing now, Touchgrass. We're watching a video with my subs. But I did have a Discord server where I did watch movies, horror movies. So, cam to cam. No. Because I think that could get real weird real fast. And, you know, some people want to remain anonymous, and I'm not gonna. But I do have, like, to where we watch movies together and discuss that. That does sound odd. That's not, I don't think that's an avenue that I want to go down, but I'd be game for, like, when I have, like, my podcast, people wanting to come on to discuss things, that would be fine. I don't necessarily need to see somebody face or cam to cam, but, you know, I feel like I might fall asleep early right now, but I want to stay up to see the snow. Oh, it's going to snow where you are? I wish it would snow here. Our winter's already over. It was like 67 today, which it's still on the cooler side, but it's not as cold as it was. I want it to be back down in 30s and 40s. What was it today? I mean, what is it today? All right, so it's 65 right now with a high of 80. So if I do a gaming stream that doesn't require a headset, yeah. I was thinking about doing a stream where I just drew and you guys could see what I'm drawing. And so I don't have to have the headset on. We can just watch me draw and you guys can listen to me babble. Going to 33 in the next few hours. Oof. I miss that. I miss that. Yeah, our winter's already over, unfortunately. It's probably going to start picking up heat-wise very quickly here soon. Usually March is when it starts getting really hot again.
And we just want different things in life. You know, Amberlynn wants to leave Kentucky one day, and she wants to see her family, and she wants to move to another state. And it's like, this is my home, and this is where...
You follow other channels that often do live streams with their subs, like 4 subs in the live stream sometimes. That's why I asked. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It's just, I would have to have more of a history with them because I don't want people just randomly coming up and doing something that's going to get my channel taken down. That's not fun for anybody. Well, it's not fun for me. Oh, you're too high to even explain things well. A multiplayer game that wouldn't require gamers to talk or use headsets to even explain things. We may be able to do something like that. I'll see. There's the kitchen game that's really fun with multiple players, but I don't know. I would have to ask my husband how that would work. I'll have to see what he's able to do. Or we can do like a gaming not a gaming stream, but like the Jackbox games. Yeah, Overcooked. Hey Liam. Hello, my loving husband. He was summoned. He heard his name. Yeah, Overcooked. Is it able to do multiple? Yeah, Jackbox has a streamer mode. Maybe we can do a Jackbox here soon. I'll have to have Liam help me set that up. I think that would be fun. I like doing the Jackbox games. I get very competitive. Yeah, maybe we can do that for Saturday. Because Liam was wanting to come on the stream with me Saturday anyhow, so maybe we can set that up for Saturday. Doing a Jackbox game. That'd be fun. Yeah, Liam is my husband. My wonderful husband. So yeah, we'll try to do that for Saturday.
Where my family is. And
I think that'll be fun.
I don't want to leave. But I love her. I love her. I love her. I don't care what anybody else thinks of her. I know who she is. And she has her faults. And I have my faults too. But it's like,
I'd have the same reaction if I had to find someone new to wipe my ass. You know what? I wonder if Jade ever did, because Amber lost a good measure of weight before she got with Jade. And I think maybe that was like the catalyst of getting with Jade. Jade wasn't going to do the wiping duties. Because Amber really manipulated the fuck out of Beck. Like the fact that she met Beck when she was, I think she was smaller than she is now. But she met Beck and automatically Beck started taking on those duties. Like, what the fuck, man? And then blaming your cancer on her. Like, great heavens.
you know, we've been together for 4 years and both of our weights. And it's like, Amberlynn tries to start Jenny Craig and all these other things. And I'm going to be honest, I don't join them with her. I should, but I don't. But it's not like I'm also going out of my way to eat horribly in front of her or suggest we order this or do this. No, I don't do that. But I'm not strong enough to be that support right now. But I want to always have this one in my life.
This was...
Oh, I hope her mom doesn't have to do that now. I never thought of that. But Amber says that her mom only comes over on the weekends for like errands to run, which is so fucking wild to me. Amber literally could not make it on her own if she didn't have anybody to help her. I mean, nobody to help her. No family, didn't live around any family. No one was there to help her. She was directly on her own. No one. She would not be able to fend for herself. For one, there's not always going to be the option. There's not always going to be the option to have an XL Uber that can haul you to and from a grocery store. There's not always going to be an area that you live in that has grocery delivery. I mean, there's some backwoods areas that do not have grocery delivery. I'm sorry. You have to come to the grocery store yourself. And then not everything is going to be able to be delivered through Amazon. Like, I just think it's so funny that she thinks that she is any bit independent. The only thing she does independent is she has money to be able to pay for the things that she needs. Other than that, nothing she does is independent. If she did end up in a situation where she needed that, I wonder if she'd just find a new wifey. Honestly, I think that's what's going to happen. I think she's just going to find somebody to fill that void of having somebody. It's going to be another rebound, unfortunately, because I don't think she can handle bringing somebody super attractive into the mix and not being able to show them off. And of course, a lot of the people are going to have a history if they're dating somebody who's super morbidly obese and has this history online of having live-in caretakers. Oh, hell yeah. Without her money, she'd be like any other 600-pound lifer. Like, it would be bad. And even with her money, look at how sheltered she is. Look at how cut off from everything else she is. She is so clueless to the world around her because she doesn't get to experience actual life. She doesn't go anywhere. Billie Eilish was the only thing that she has done as an adult that a normal person would have gotten to experience once, multiple times even in their life, at bare minimum. She hasn't gotten to experience anything like going to a park or like, you know, anything that normal people take for granted, essentially, or that they do on a daily basis. Go out to drinks with their friends, go to a club without having to have your fucking girlfriend drug along with you, or, you know, anything that normal middle-aged young people would do. It's crazy to me. And I think the whole fact that she doesn't do Uber or have Ubers to take her where she needs to go without her mom is because she would have to wear a seatbelt, and she knows damn well ain't no seatbelt fitting around her. Nothing. And she's too proud to get a seatbelt extender. She's too proud to have to be at the whim of an XL Uber and know that she has to order that because she's not going to be able to fit into a sedan. I mean, look at that fucking what was all over TikTok and YouTube there for a minute. That rapper that was a large woman that got denied entering a sedan because she was too big. And it's like, were they in the wrong? No, it's their car. It's not like it's a company vehicle. They have to pay for that shit. They can refuse service to anybody they want. They're an independent contractor. Yeah, like going shopping, going to a festival, going to a fair, like anything. She can't go to the zoo, go to a museum. She can't do anything without somebody else. And usually it's a partner or family. No friends, just partner or family. Not Sagittarius Shoddy. What the fuck was the name of that woman? Let me look her up here.
Tonight on the Edge of Detroit.
This is the woman that was refused the Uber.
Rapper is going viral for something other than her
music. Or Lyft. A Lyft driver. Essentially the same thing.
Fans know her as DANK DEMOSS, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dupnick is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banley whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like,
Yeah, they're independent contractors. These aren't company vehicles. You can refuse service. Why do they force newscasters to speak like that? I don't know. But like, come on. And TikTok even went as far to like show her in other vehicles where she could barely fucking fit. It was like watching Chantal try fitting into the front of her T-Mobile where she's fucking honking the horn with her fupa. There's a limit that cars can take, and yes, like cars can carry up to like so much weight, but it's supposed to be spread out. It's not supposed to be condensed in one spot. I'm sure he could have been nicer about it, but to be fair, no way she's getting in and out with no issues. Yeah. And I mean, it's his right to refuse service. It doesn't even matter like the reason behind it. He has the right to refuse service. He's an independent contractor. They can refuse service. It's just as easy as like, oh, cancel it. Just cancel it. Get a new one. And the fact that she had the option to order like an XL lift, they give you the option of what vehicle to pick you up, and she chose a sedan because it was probably cheaper. I mean, she thinks being stuffed like a sardine in a can is a thing. Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
I get the money and flip it and make some food.
DANK DEMOSS, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like LYFT might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorney.
How is it fucking illegal? They're independent contractors. Her lawyer is a dumbass. I'm sorry. That's like saying that when you go to a fast food restaurant, you can't deny them service if they're mean to you, or if your hygiene is not up to par. Yes, they can deny you service. They can deny you entry into their establishment if you have a diaper on that has shit loaded in it. You know what I mean? They can deny you service. They essentially are their own business people. They just have LYFT paying for the business that they deliver on, so to speak. It's not like it was her race that they were going after, or her, you know, it was her weight. And if he's saying, ma'am, you are not going to fit in the back of my vehicle comfortably, my seatbelts are not going to go around you to make sure that you are in there safely. I don't feel safe traveling with you in my vehicle because I don't think my vehicle can handle it. That's not, that's not being mean. That's being fucking real. As a big bitch myself, I'm not fucking suing lawn chair companies that have those plastic ass, flimsy ass lawn chairs because they break if I go to fucking sit my fat ass in it too hard. No, I know better. I know my fat ass. If I plop my flat ass down in that, it's gonna snap those legs. It's the same thing here. Just order an XL. I don't care if you said you've never had to do it before. Just order the XL Uber.
Attorneys John Marco and Zach Runyon say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
Of course they're going to. Of course they are, because it's the same people that are saying that they should not have to pay for an extra seat on an airplane. It's the same people that are saying that they shouldn't have to pay for an extra seat in a movie theater. You know, I can't. The privilege of getting to get to that level of fatness and then wanting society to cater to your fatness. I cannot. I really can't. And this is coming from a big bitch. I cannot. Exactly. You don't choose to be a different skin color, but you do choose to get that big. Not all the time. Sometimes you don't. It's not by choice, but still, you shouldn't be catered to because of your size. You should cater your size to the rest of the world, which is be mindful that yes, you may have to pay for an extra seat. Yes, you may have to pay for an XL Uber. Yes, you may have to pay extra to get your needs met. No one was born that big. Yeah, you got a point there.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people, you know.
I wonder if that's what Amberlynn would look like if she dressed that way. Because she looks about as short as Amberlynn.
We did reach out to LYFT. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, LYFT, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride. Reporting live on Detroit's West Side.
That's so weird to me that you can't deny a service to somebody that you know is going to be problematic. If she can't ride in the back of the car safely with a seatbelt on, how is that safe for anybody? Should they get into a car accident and she ejected from the car because she's not wearing a seatbelt? Yeah, until you have them in your car, they're not your responsibility. That's so wild to me. Let's see. What was recently uploaded? Seven hours ago. Why wouldn't her weight be a security issue? Also crazy. He is probably also using his own car, and it's legitimate to not want it to be overused like this. Yeah, it's not like Lyft or Uber or whoever that was employing that driver is paying for their car maintenance. That comes out of pocket. So you should have the right to refuse somebody that is going to put more wear and tear on your vehicle. You should be able to refuse that. Like what if they would have had like a shitload of stuff that they were taking and you're like, my car can't handle that weight. Like you can't put all that in my trunk. It's not going to fit. Would they have said the same thing? Would it have been discrimination? No. So why? I just don't get it. But like really scummy lawyers will try to sue the pants off anything to try to win. There'll be some stupid ass loophole that they were able to pull out their ass, and she'll end up winning it, and it'll be a whole fucking thing.
Bonjour mes amis, bonjour, marhaba, ahlan wa sahlan, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video. Today
She is in her happiest mood when she is eating Chips Ahoy. Where did you see Chips Ahoy?
I have a special treat for you guys here in the Arab world. Anyways, today we are having mansaf. All right, so let me just unpack this mansaf and we'll get right into it. All right.
This woman will literally order home cooked meals made by somebody else just so that she doesn't have to cook them. I have never seen somebody so fucking strapped for cash that we're willing to parade ourselves around for an open feeder in front of our husband, our purchase paid for on layaway husband. Listen, but you're single, Touchgrass. You're a single, still quite young person. So I can't fault you for that, but she is a married, middle-aged woman that has probably cooked as many fingers and toes that she has. Like, has probably legitimately cooked as much as she can actually count. I don't get it. Why spend all of that money? You could have made this at home and had leftovers to be able to make a whole other dish. Like, the amount of food that Amber and Chantal both waste and ingest through takeout is just crazy. Well, you're not a spring chicken anymore. It's not like you're 18, Touchgrass. You're getting up there in age. You really should invest in some cookbooks and maybe some cooking classes if you have the time. Oh, your Bun's doing better. He stopped eating. You gave him some medication and had to get him running around, and he started eating. Oh.
Right, here we go. Bismillah. Here is the mansaf. So this is a Saj bread that is covering the meat. We have meat mansaf. Now, you don't usually see me eat meat often in on my channel.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me. We've never seen you eat meat on your channel? We've never seen her eat meat on her channel. Never meat? I fucking can't right now. I really can't. The way that effortlessly came out of her mouth. So I don't usually eat meat on this channel. Then what the fuck are you eating, Chantal? Hopes and dreams? Like, what?
And yeah, I don't usually eat meat very often. So this is a very fatty.
Please tell me somebody in the comments. Okay. Okay. She said, When I said I don't eat meat often, I mean lamb or mutton. Chantal, what the fuck is that then? It looks like chicken. What is it then? What is the mystery meat?
Looks like very fatty meat. Wow. So yeah, so this is Jordanian. This is considered Jordan's national dish, Jordanian mansif. It's basically meat. This is mutton cooked in a fermented yogurt.
No, thank you. That's too fatty for me. That's too much fat on the meat. That's too wet looking. It's too gelatinous looking for me. I can't do that. I can't do it. Just, I could have done without the meat. Just don't put any meat on there for me.
Broth and its own broth, and then they have used the same mutton broth to make this jamid.
That's what he said, too wet looking.
Jamid and mutton broth, which jamid, it means hardened in Arabic, and it's basically just a dried fermented yogurt that you buy in like a ball, and then you turn it into a sauce. So it's very, very good. What do you want? You want some mansif? So yeah, and
with all of the pickled and old food that she eats, she's got to be fucking rancid. That bathroom has got to be fucking aired out on the regular. I can't stand white sauces. Listen, everything she eats looks so unappetizing. I think it may just be her that makes it unappetizing, but holy fuck, like,
you eat that with some basmati rice here, cooked Arabic style, some greens, some mabu chopped peppers, and I got some lentil soup as well, which has yellow adis, which is Arabic for lentil, and some noodles. So that's our meal, folks. Did I already say bismillah?
You know what's even funnier? Chantal will try to educate us on what food names are in Arabic, but out in the real world, she knows so little Arabic, like practically none at all if it's not food related, that she can't hold a conversation and tell people that she does not speak Arabic. She has to say it in English. You'd think by now you would have learned how to say in Arabic that I can't speak Arabic or I can't speak Arabic well, but no. Is there a Long John Silver where I'm at? Not close. My husband, every once in a while, when he used to take trips a little further away from us, he would pass by one, and he knows that I love hush puppies. That's the only thing I order from there. But we don't have one close enough, no, unfortunately. Or I'd be fat off of hush puppies alone. I would eat my weight in hush puppies.
Bismillah, beauty bites. We're gonna have some lentil soup first. Such a comfort food, lentil soup. It's so like, I don't know, they blend it till it's like velvety smooth.
The onion ball thingy. Yeah, it's like onion, garlic, some type of cornmeal. They're really good.
This is using yellow lentils. You can use red lentils as well. I usually use red. And it looks like this variation has some noodles in it. That's so good.
I saw the fly already. She said it's noodles. It's supposed to be a lentil soup and it's got noodles in it. I already saw the fly. The fly has already made an appearance. It flew off the back of her chair. So if you want to have any indication of what it smells like in there, that'll tell you all you need to know.
I removed a meat piece so I can actually get to the rice. So look at this tender meat. So you just take some of the sauce, you pour it over, and you go like that.
Not the flyback.
Wow. The flavor of the yogurt sauce is...
That's what he said. Looks like an uncooked chicken. She said it's mutton, so it's lamb, older lamb. It's just, it's all shades of beige is what's getting me kind of grossed out. And the fact that it came covered in like a gelatinous blob that looks like a caul. Is that what it's called? When like infants and baby animals are born with like the membrane over them. It's not appealing. The yogurt sauce is a bit tangy. I love when she goes to explain her food. It's always funny to me because the reason that it's on the screen is because in the moment she's so focused on the food that her brain doesn't function. She's in a high over eating the food.
Out of this world. It's like, oh, it's so good. I don't typically like this kind of meat, you guys know.
But she's eating it a little bit slower than normal, so I'm thinking maybe she's not a fan of this as she would like us to believe.
This is like a blended herbs and tomato.
Because if this was Burger King, her chicken royale, we would be like 10 bites in already. The sandwich would be half gone by now.
Tomatoes, peppers. Man, ethnic food just has so much flavor and spices and
Then why don't you eat it more often?
When I was young, I wanted to be a doctor, but...
That's so funny. Ethnic food has so much flavor and spices, yet I barely eat it because I'd rather deep throat a fucking chicken royale from Burger King. She should just get some Taco Bell and call it a day. I'm sure she'd probably rather that, honestly. Looks disgusting, but to be honest, Middle Eastern food like this is usually delicious. Hey, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying she makes it look very unappetizing.
Man, I can't. And I'm out of diet soda still, so I'm having...
You gotta get that diet soda.
Just water. And these greens, this is
Diet Dr. PP. Sponsor me.
They call it Jir. Either watercress or arugula, I'm not sure. Jamid. I haven't had this in a while. Now, this dish is very popular in Kuwait and in the Levant area. Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, the Levant, Syria.
Honestly, she has her table set so high to be able to show everything off while she's eating it. She might as well just fucking start putting it closer to herself and just shoveling it in. I think that would work better. I don't know why I laugh so hard whenever I get to work and my coworker tells me he's ready to go home as he's clocking in too. I used to be like that. I'm ready to go home.
An annoying fly. My only complaint actually about the style of windows and this like Middle Eastern type of architecture for the flats here, the fans on the windows.
Not the flies in your home?
They're open at the back. So flies get in. They do. They do.
So if, hold on. So if there's fans with open backs to where it's letting air from the outside in anyhow, then what good is the air conditioning? That AC unit is probably overworked as hell, having to fucking combat having an opening in the home to keep it from fully getting as cold as it needs to be. No wonder they have random power outages during the summers, because people aren't able to adequately cool their fucking houses.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. The meat.
But also, let's be totally for real. Those flies are coming in because you have garbage piled up in your kitchen and in your living area and every room of your house, honestly, of food that you just can't be bothered to throw away or put away. How long did it take her to clean up her living room area after she was mukbanging day after day? We only got a walk through recently.
Arabic flatbread. It's very, very thin. They use it to wrap shawarma here usually. Yeah, I usually make my lentil soup with red lentils.
Riveting.
If there are any foods in Kuwait you would like me to try, just let me know.
Are there any foods without rice? Without a family-sized portion of rice?
Some of the bread with the rice. But
She's talking directly to her feeder when she is asking this. My thing is, like, Salah, in one of their recent live streams, Salah pretty much told that person, like, stop flirting with my wife. But is he still accepting money from him on the back end for her doing shit like this? And anything really where she's eating large amounts of food and being messy. I think Salah allows it for money. Just not in the public eye, because then people can comment on how he is not a man, allowing his wife to talk to other men like that and do things for other men like that.
look at this meat. And it's so tender. I love it. Oh. It tastes like, honestly, right now it tastes like beef to me. That's why I like it. Because I would like to show you guys like the different foods around here. I did do a lot of different Arabic food videos before.
Did she? Like, I feel like she's shown us the same, like, 4 meals that she gets while there. The matchboos, the kebabs, those, like, porridges or whatever the hell she got after being sick and in the hospital. And I think that's for the most part been it. And then whatever the fuck this is. Oh, the fish dishes. That's been about all she's really shown us of Kuwaiti. I heard they eat worms in their food. Who? Kuwaitis? No. No. She did try the live what was it, shrimp when she went to Thailand. That was funny. I don't think she actually ate any of it, but she tried it. Arabs. Hey, we're not going to sit here and be discriminatory and say wild shit like worms in their food. Different nationalities have different tastes in food and ways of cooking things. Just because we're not a fan of it doesn't mean that it is not good. Everybody has different palates. I'm not saying that what she's eating isn't good, but she makes it look very unappetizing.
I don't think I've done Yemeni food. I think I did mandi, which I believe is Yemeni.
How much of this does she actually eat? So it was mostly like rice that she ate. Chantal. Oh yeah, I guess we can go and watch. Will it copyright strike me? Probably. Some deer meat. Yeah, deer meat's good. I like deer meat. Meats that I haven't had in a while. My family used to make like stews out on like in a cauldron over a fire, and they would throw like a little bit of everything in there. So there was a deer meat, there was chicken, sometimes there would be turtle meat, there would be squirrel or rabbit. It just depends on what they went hunting to get that particular week or month that we went up to go camping, and they would feed everybody with it. We'd have cornbread and like this big tomato-based stew. Turtle meat's good. I can't honestly tell you on its own what it tastes like because I've always ever had it in a stew. It was snapping turtle. It just, I mean, I think all the other meats kind of masked it, to be honest. So it just tasted like meat to me. Mystery meat. That's kind of what happens when your family just throws everything in a pot. But it would be like, it was a tomato-based stew. So it'd have like crushed tomatoes, tomato juice, tomato paste, green beans, potatoes, carrots, celery, corn. I want to say navy beans my family also put in. I think it was navy beans. And that would be what we would eat on. Buffalo meat. I have yet to have buffalo meat, to be honest. I want to try it, but I have yet to have any. I know our fair does buffalo burgers. And my husband's still trying to get me to try gator. Because I've never had. Let me go to Tennessee Tammy, because we had some revelations about Tammy. I honestly don't know how to fucking take it. My heart can't handle it. I'll say that. Because I saw that she posted this picture on her community tab, whatever. Looks like a mugshot. She looks happy though, so it must have been a good time. Where was... Oh, she must have deleted the damn comment. Oh. Maybe, let me go to her. her videos. Maybe it's this one. But somebody had left a comment. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Okay. So this Happy Slappy 157. You guys may not be able to read this because of how I have the video set up, but it says Paul was such a sweetheart. They are saying you went crazy when you dyed your hair red and you started sleeping around and being unfaithful. They also noted that Paul caught you with a man and a woman at the same time when he came home from work early one day after having a seizure. Is this true? If you believe lies, then whatever. That was Tammy's response to that. What was the other one? There was another one. Another one was, hello, Miss Tammy. Glad we got to see Paul one more time. I'm glad you cleared up some of the things because rumors are spreading. Someone mentioned something about you two would stay as friends with benefits because you were bumping purses with some other folks. And she just laughed at that. Now, mind you, these are probably people she goes to church with or people that just followed her mukbang. So I don't know where they're fucking come up with these wild speculations from because to my knowledge, there isn't a snark page on her. So, Tammy and Paul, I'm so sorry to hear this. I wish you both the best. If you can sit down and be honest about going your separate ways, then you can certainly be friends. You both have gone through a lot in the last few years, so I'm not surprised at all. You stuck together through it, and it makes you think, what could it be in life going forward? Paul seems quite upset in this video. Maybe he wasn't ready to sit down, but time will heal and he can move forward. Keep in touch. So you cheated on your husband. Have you found a whole new love of your life already? I never slept with my boo yet. Oh. I thought Paul had epilepsy and couldn't work a lot of jobs. No wonder you've been looking good, Tammy, in the last few months. No, he doesn't have epilepsy. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I thought he gets a lot of seizures. My apologies. Paul does. It's a blood disorder. Ooh, Miss Tammy, you have a new man already? Did you have an emotional affair before you were divorced? What about your wedding vows? What about them? Okay, then. You deserve to be happy and best for you. To you and Tammy. She gave a kissy face to somebody. Sign of the times, not even divorced, already got another guy while married. Unbelievable, or is it? Not really. Holy shit. So I don't know if like the cheating rumors were true, if Tammy went ahead and got herself another lover while still with Paul. Is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. I don't know why people cheat. It's so hard to get a good girlfriend in 2025. I mean, I feel like it's not any easier or harder. Well, actually, I feel like it's a little bit easier to find relationships. It's harder to keep them because a lot of people don't want to put in some amount of work, because if you stay with somebody long term, y'all are going to grow. You guys are still growing into people. Your personalities are going to change, not drastically, but I mean, they're going to change. And especially if you were younger when you got together, y'all aren't going to be the same person, the same people at the same time. You know what I mean? You guys are not going to, it's not like you're going to meet each milestone at the same time. And it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of communication. You guys have to be open with one another. My husband and I have been together for 9 years, married 2 of them. We have a child together, and there's still some shit that we fight about. It's not like we go without fighting. Some of it's the dumbest shit, but like at the end of the day, we love each other. We try to support each other as best we can, and we've made the commitment to want to make sure that we're both getting what we need out of the relationship, that both are fulfilled in the relationship. And sometimes it's a lot of hard talks. Girls my age don't know what they want. They don't want anything serious, just fun. Those types of girls aren't worth dating to me. We're almost 30. You like this color on her? The white? Or the red hair? I prefer her with the red hair. Yeah. But now that we learned that she's a harlot, what are we going to do with this information? This right here is not painting her in a better light. I loved the cowboy copper trend. Oh, yeah. I haven't colored my hair in a while, obviously. I know when I first started this channel, I had like blondish hair with dark roots, and then I kind of just let my hair grow out. I've had it buzz so many times because I get sick of my hair at a certain length and I don't know what to do with it, and I don't want to just be one of those people that throws it up in a fucking bun all the time. Usually my go-to is neon green. I bleach it out blonde and then I do neon. Which brings us back to the good Christian friend. That's who I wanted to say that she had the the extracurricular relations with that ended her and Paul, but apparently it wasn't them. She's not a lesbian. My heart is broken. My hairstylist has been sick the last 2 days, but I really need a cut and bleach. I miss my hair. I miss having my undercut, and I liked it when my hair was bleached and I had the darker roots, and then I can just pick what color I wanted when I wanted to color it. It's just so much upkeep. Where do I buy the green, blue, colorful products at? I buy the green off of Amazon. It's let me see if I can find the exact brand. The Manic Panic Electric Lizard is what I use. I bleach it out and I get a toner, like blue or purple toner, depends on just whatever I find when I go to look for it. I tone my hair out so it's not as yellow because I like the bright green. Sally's Beauty Shop. Yeah, Sally's would have this. Sally's Hot Topic cover. I think they still have the Arctic Fox colors or the amplified, but I think Manic Panic is through Hot Topic, if I'm going to be completely honest. But yeah, Sally's should have hair color, neon green hair color. Blue. Do you want like neon blue, or do you just want like a dark blue? Or like a blue black even? My husband wanted for the long, he still wants it, I'm pretty sure, but he wants to bleach out some of his hair. He has really dark hair, but he wants to bleach some of it, lighten it, and go purple. a blue you could see. Well, blue-black you can see in the if any light hits it. But a blue you would see, I mean, there's a bunch of different. You can get like a royal blue, a purpley blue, a more greeny blue, teal. Don't do a pastel just because I think pastels are better used for toning than they are actual hair color. It's just going to wash out pretty quickly. But if you have really dark hair, I would probably lighten it in two rounds. Do a lightening round 2 weeks from doing another, and then color 2 weeks after that. It gives your hair like a little bit of a break because too much lightener can really fuck your hair texture and fuck your hair up. It's just not good on the hair. Yeah, I think that's all I got for tonight. I know it's only 8:30, but I didn't really have much planned for tonight. And what I was hoping to do didn't work. So they can make you go bald like Dr. Phil. Yeah. I've never ruined my hair to that point. Usually I under lighten my hair to where my hair is like orange for a little while, and I fucking hate that. Even though for the longest time I wanted like red hair, like a ginger hair. Yeah, we'll be back on Saturday. And Saturday we're just going to do the Jackbox games. I think that sounded fun. So we'll get that set up and get a link probably just pinned in the chat for those that want to join. And then we can just all play. I'll just have the game in the background, and I'll probably have mine and Liam's cameras on so you guys can still talk to us while we're playing the game, but I think it'll be fun. But he said he was going to come on Saturday and join for the stream, so exciting. I will see y'all then. Have a great Wednesday night, the remainder of your week. Hopefully it goes by quickly, and I will see you guys on Saturday.